Heian Sandan. Now we're going to walk through the third Shokan kata, Heian Sandan. Again, with every kata, we begin with a bow. So we start out with a hachidachi, formal attention, feet together, hitsukudachi, and we break. Back to hachidachi, where we announce the kata, Heian Sandan. To begin the kata, we step out into a back stance, very similar to Heian Nidan. We execute a normal mid-level block. So mid-block. Now, we step up with our right leg, feet together, heisokudachi, knees are bent. We execute a U-block. So our reaction hand shoots down, and we do a down block and a mid-block at the same time. So on the first one, the right hand comes up, and then we straighten our knees and stand straight up. At the same time, we do another U-block. So our left hand comes up, and our right hand goes down. So a little quicker, it looks like this. From our mid-block, down and up. Coming forward from our mid-block, comes here, and then we switch hands. So from here, one U-block, two U-blocks. We turn, look to the right, we step out into another back stance with a mid-block. Left leg steps up to the right this time. Feet together, heisokudachi, knees are bent. Hand shoots down, we do our first U-block. And then we stand up straight, and we do our second U-block. Again, a little faster. 1, 2. Now we look to the left, coming straight ahead. We step out into a back stance with a reinforced mid-block. So both hands come out. The right hand is on the forearm of the left hand as we block. Now we parry down. Right hand comes back to reaction hand position. Push the punch down. Step into a forward natural stance with a spear hand. This next move is a little complicated. At the same time, we are going to step across the center line of our body with our right foot, turn our hand over, and we're going to spin. And that right foot stays in place now. We step forward into a straddle leg stance. Right hand rolls in behind us. We come out with a hammer fist, going straight to an opponent's chest. So we come out, bam. Right hand comes up to a reaction hand position. We're still in our straddle leg stance. We take a step forward with the right leg, swings forward into a forward natural stance, and we punch with a kia. So from here, step. Now, we turn, look to our left. We spin 180 degrees, half turn to the left. Left foot comes up to the right foot. Heisokudachi, feet are together. And we bring both hands in front, crossing in front of our body. We do a windmill with both hands, come back in front of our body, and our knuckles come to our hips. They rest on our belt. From here, beginning with the right leg, we throw an outside crescent kick in mid-level. Come across. You're actually blocking a punch with that kick. You land, do an elbow block with the right elbow, and then back fist your opponent in the temple. Now you do the same thing with the left foot, outside crescent kick, land, twist your upper body for an arm block or an elbow block, and whip out with a back fist. Now you do a third time, the right leg, crescent kick, elbow block, back fist. Now your left hand comes up to a reaction hand position, your right hand comes up to your shoulder, the same shoulder, and you do a miniature knife hand block. And you press it out. What's happening is an opponent has grabbed your shoulder, you're knocking the grip loose, you're pushing them away. Now you take a step, forward natural stance with the same side punch. Now you turn, look to the right, take a half step up with the right foot, spin to the left, you execute an elbow strike behind you and a punch over your left shoulder with the right hand at the same time. Once, look to the right, slide to the right, do it again with a kia. Finish out, come to Hachidachi, we bow. Oops. Once again, some of the techniques in this kata are brand new to you. And to give you a better idea of particularly the elbow blocks and the crescent kicks that are in the second half of Heian Sandan, I want to go over those with you again, only this time facing you so you see exactly what I'm doing. So in the kata, we begin with a right punch in a forward natural stance with the right leg, and then we turn. So again, I turn, look to the left, my left leg comes back, and I spin. Both feet are together, hachi, or heisogudachi, feet together, knees are bent. As I do, I cross both hands in front of my body, and I do a very large windmill with both hands. Come again, crossing my body and pulling back to my hips. As I'm doing this, I have someone grabbing my lapel, and I'm coming down and pulling their arms off as I set up for my next move. So when they back up, I'm now throwing a crescent kick that is actually blocking a mid-level punch. They punch at me, I throw the outside crescent kick, so the kick comes from the outside of my body across to the inside. One, I land into a straddle leg stance. They throw another punch, I block with my elbow. So I'm turning my whole upper body, keeping my back straight, up and down, but I'm twisting to the right. And as I come back, I throw a back fist with the right hand. So it comes out, and then out with the back fist. Now, I throw another one with the left leg, outside crescent kick, again landing in a straddle leg stance, maintaining that good posture. Turn to the left with an elbow, actually blocking with the outside leading edge of your elbow, and then snap out with a back fist. So that's a very quick movement. All right, you do one more, so it's a set of 3. Crescent kick, land, elbow block, and then a back fist. Now this is where an opponent grabs the leading shoulder, your front shoulder, and your reaction hand, your left hand comes up to a reaction hand position here, your right hand comes up to the same shoulder. You do a miniature knife hand block. As you do, it's important to twist that wrist out very quickly. That's what breaks their grip on your shoulder. And then you press their arm into them. So this is a very slow, strong, deliberate motion. Come across. Then you step forward into a forward natural stance with a finishing blow. And now you finish out the kata, take that half step up, spin, you do your elbow blocks in a straddle leg stance, and finish the kata out with that.